Hey guys, welcome to this week's recap of The Amazing Race.
I don't even know what episode this is, but I know it's the second from the final.
It's up there.
Alright, so the tension can be cut with a knife between the Paps and the green team.
Yeah, because the green team U-turned the Paps last week, and the green team's always like, don't U-turn someone unless you know they're going home.
It's true, you shouldn't.
And they didn't go home, so now it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, so the teams are all in India right now, and they're flying to Hong Kong.
And they are all on the same flight. You gotta love it.
Okay.
Once they get to Hong Kong, they have to look for the Rolls Royce.
Luxury!
Alliance. They're going to the Peninsula Hotel.
How fancy.
It was super posh. So when they get there, they find out it's a detour.
Right, so it's either Sam's or Sel's. So let's talk about Sel's first.
Okay.
Justin and Diana were the only ones to do this.
You had to search through hundreds of piece of crap phones.
At this market that has like a million bajillion phones.
It was like a garbage dump.
Used phones.
You had to find the one that works. Or one that works.
Yeah.
And then call the number and you got your instructions.
Okay, so they were lucky
They were
to
very
find
lucky.
one pretty quickly.
And they called the number and it said go to blah 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 street. And it was right there.
But they go to this cab and they're like, okay, we need to go here. And the guy's like, all right, well, we're going to be here for a while.
45 minutes away. They got in a cab to nowhere.
They wasted so much time.
They started arguing for days.
It got ugly in that cab, and the driver did not speak English, so...
Even he was uncomfortable.
He was putting some faces. He was like...
Alright. The other side of the detour was Sam's, and that was a tailor. You had to go there.
Well, he was like a suit maker.
Yeah, a tailor.
Well, I thought a tailor, like, tailored things.
They do.
Like, fix it. Like,
they fit it to you.
Yeah, but he's, like, actually making them.
They make it and fit it to you.
Alright, so they go to Sam's.
They cut the fabric.
They give him these patterns for a jacket. Yeah.
But you don't have to sew it. You just cut it out and you Martha Stewart it.
Oh, we already have this one ready.
Oh.
So then you deliver the finished one.
Right. Well, the cheerleaders were totally overthinking it.
They were like, we make our costumes all the time, so like, we're so excited for this.
Holding it up on the mannequin like, where does this go? You don't
just have to cut it. You just trace it and you cut it.
They were freaking out. They were just like, oh, we can't do it. This is too hard. So then they reread the clue and they were like, ow.
We just have to cut it.
All right. So Kelsey and Joey, they cut it out wrong because
they did all separate pieces.
You have to fold it and cut it together.
It's got to match exactly.
Exactly. The Paps.
Chris was like, let's, stack them and cut them. And Logan's like, no, we're not doing that. That's not, you can't cut two pieces at once.
What's wrong with you?
Yes, you can.
He was right for once.
Yeah.
For once in his life, he was right on Amazing Race.
All right, so...
It paid off, too.
After this detour, Justin and Diana were in last place. And all the other teams were like, are they behind us? Or are they like way in front of us? Where are they?
All right, well... The next part was you had to take a ferry to the House of Dancing Water, but you had to go on the Hong Kong side and not the Kowloon side.
Right. You had to take, what was it, like a premium ferry? I don't know, something. You had to take like a very specific ride.
Water jet.
Specific ferry.
So everybody, except for Justin and Diana, were on the right boat.
They really... got crapped on, like, cab-wise and stuff, and, like, instructions.
Advice-wise? Yeah.
Because people were, like, pointing them wrong. It's tough. I don't think a lot of people speak English in Hong Kong.
Surprisingly.
It's not like Europe, where there's, like, a lot of English speakers, so that's tough. You gotta overcome that language barrier, and they were just not having any luck with that.
They got on the wrong ferry.
Yeah.
Roadblock time. Who wants to rise to the occasion? This looks scary as hell.
Yeah, so they go to this water show.
Which is, by the way, the largest water show in the world.
And it
was
looked
like
amazing.
Cirque du Soleil of water shows.
In water.
Yeah. And you are in the show.
Well, there's no one there, but
yeah, but they do the show. You like swim into the water, into the middle of the arena thing.
You rise up on this platform.
30 feet in the air.
And you gotta jump from the platform.
That looks like a mast of a ship.
Oh, Chris.
Guess who that is? All right. There's lots of bubbles and commotion.
You have to jump off and go into the water and find a golden fish and bring it to this guy. So it
not
sounds
as easy as it looks,
but
though.
it's not. Yeah.
Krista had to do it again. She blew it the first time. The other two
Kelsey and Logan got it on the first try.
Yeah. So Team Green shows up for Krista's second try, but she didn't get her makeup on. Diana didn't get her makeup on in time, so she missed the opportunity to be in the second show.
And then Justin was sitting there in the audience like, she didn't make it! Oh! And he starts like punching his eyes. It was crazy. He was very upset, very emotional.
You know what? I hate when people can't shut up and just keep babbling and babbling and babbling. Just watch the damn show.
He was upset. But he was also like, she might have a panic attack or something. Like, I don't know.
It's karma, you know? How do you think the people U-turn felt? They were helpless against it. So, you know?
All right. Well, Krista doesn't get it. So
again, and she was so close.
Oh my God, how many shots were there of her like right next to the fish?
See it.
Where is it?
I can't see anything.
Yeah. So I'm not making fun of her like that because I know I would never find it.
I wouldn't. I'm not on the show.
But anyway, this gives Justin and Diana a chance to catch up.
Some hope. Gives them some hope. So Diana gets it and Krista misses it again. So Justin was like, "Hey, good luck.
Yeah.
See
Bye."
ya. Yeah.
Easy to say when you're leaving.
Yeah. Everything was great after he thought he was, in the clear. So then, fourth try for Krista. They don't get it. She doesn't get it again.
The look on that one performer's face, he was just like...
The performers were really feeling for them. Then she's got to do it the fifth time. She doesn't want to do it the fifth time. She wants to give up. But Tiffany gives her the pep talk of all pep talks.
That was a great pep talk.
And then she was just like, yeah!
Oh my God! That last time she's like...
Give me my go-go juice!
It's hilarious!
So she got it. Fifth time's a charm.
Yeah, after a little bit more of in the water. Yeah.
All of the performers went freaking nuts. I bet they went home and popped the bottles of champagne because they were so excited.
All right, let's talk about the pit stop.
Nam Van Lake.
It looked beautiful.
It was beautiful. And in first place were my peeps, the Peps. Logan and Chris.
There's something about them that's so entertaining and I can't look away and I'm totally rooting for them now. But anyway.
I love it.
They want a trip to Peru.
Yeah. Go for it. Kelsey and Joey in second.
Oh, he's a bridesmaid.
I was just going to say that. And then Justin and Diana come waltzing in there like,
yes,
we made it
to the finals. It's not first place, but we made it.
And Phil was like, no.
That was...
Sorry, you got a 30-minute penalty and your ferry was closer, so that's another 25 minutes. Add it up, son.
Go off to the corner.
5 minutes, yes.
Cry. So
you didn't see that coming, did you?
Whoa, when Phil said that, I was just like, oh, shit.
Phil ain't out there sweating for nothing.
That line was just like a dagger, like, ugh.
Yeah. All right, so they're waiting. They're crying.
They're freaking out.
They're calculating. They're ciphering how much, how many shows.
How many times she can fail and still make it. So it's like crazy.
So then Phil is like, after 55 minutes, all right, I can check you in.
So Justin and Diana officially team number 3 and go into the finals.
Yeah, and then like 2 seconds later, the cheerleaders show up. They were eliminated.
That was rough.
They just missed it by this much.
That's rough.
That sucks for them because you know what? She's no quitter. They're gone now. So next time it's the season finale in New York City, baby.
Looks like New York. I mean, they had the Statue of Liberty, so...
Unless it's Jersey. I have no idea.
I don't know. In that area.
Yeah, in the metropolitan area.
All right. Well, let us know which team you're rooting for. Very exciting.
Paps! How about you, Paps? Yeah.
I can't help it.
Why not? I wasn't rooting for them in the beginning, but you know what? They grew on me like a fungus. All right.
Okay.
Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.